beast, and we could have the beast fight. We hopefully sneak.
Oh, just send it in and have all of the demons chase it, and we run in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe
Okay.
even if all of them don't chase him, at least we thin them out or something.
Would you say that this creature standing in front of the portal is huge or larger and or formless?
The appearance was a towering 6-armed demoness. So
This is standing in front of the
probably
portal.
larger.
yeah. So hold on. Actually, let me do this. Make it a little bit more representative. VM tools, set size. That's too big. Yeah, she's like that size, roughly. Big bitch.
What size?
She's
I don't see anything
in front of the
size.
portal. Do y'all not see her?
No.
No.
Nope.
Did y'all import her?
I didn't get
Oh, you didn't have an option. I didn't have an option to import her.
He did not tell us.
Here,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting this in the group chat just to double check that,
Yeah, don't see that at
I'm
all.
not fucking crazy. Let me try to re-import her then. It was a workshop thing, so. Y'all got the other big motherfucker over there. Ant was talking about it at Magic. He was like, so we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden I get this trigger for.
Do you want to download community content? What? Why? Why would I want to do that? Why do I need this dragon imp thing? Why
No,
do
we
I
all
need to
just-
download that?
We all just declined it, Daniel. We didn't download it on purpose.
Yeah. Did y'all get it that time?
Does not exist. No, I'm not seeing anything.
Weird. You know what's funny? This is actually a better.
Maybe you could just use a different token to
Yeah,
represent her.
That's what I was gonna do. This one's actually.
Use, like one of the demon tokens, just make them bigger or something.
How about that one? Y'all get that one?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Just imagine that this
Hell
is a
yeah.
chick, like a.
The one in the picture.
Demoness.
Yeah.
Oh, Scribble, what are you doing? There we go.
A big old demon in front of the gate, and she's as the light in her, the light coming out of her, I guess, through her cracked skin pulses. So does the portal.
Interesting. Okay, how do we advance here?
I like to think that you guys are just like clinging to the side of this little rock face, just all
And
together,
we're
like
all,
talking.
bunched up.
Yeah.
I still don't see.
I don't see it either, but I'm imagining.
I do not either.
What? I thought you guys got it. You said you got it. What the
I
hell?
got the download. I got the download prompt. But I
Yes, we got the download, but we just don't see the demon.
What the fuck? dude?
Hold on.
Oh, it's invisible. I see.
I see
what
it now. I see it now.
Oh, you guys are too far away.
We were just behind something. Our vision is blocked and we couldn't see it.
Oh,
But I could see it. Yeah, look, I can see it now.
okay. Hold on.
Oh,
I see it moving
okay.
around.
I see it.
It's
You see-
gone.
You see that
Weird,
one
it's
now?
gone Okay, you took. Yeah, I can see that now.
Wow.
This is the one I had before. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I can see it now.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
No, it's
You
invisible
should use the
again.
original
I had a
one.
feeling. I was like, "There's no way 2 of these tokens isn't working." Like,
Yeah, that would be pretty weird. Yep. So 6 arms. Just she has 6 arms and a serpent's like tail at the bottom.
I just see 2 arms, Daniel. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
monk with those astral arms. Okay.
That is a that is a thirst trap demon.
Yeah, it's literally called Sexy Demon. And that's partially why I used it. I was just like, yep.
That demon has kitties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad it gets blurry when you
All
get
right.
in super close to him. Like, censor.
Have you been zooming in?
Yeah, I did. All right. All right. So what's the party doing? What y'all got in mind here?
All right, we gotta get over there, but we gotta think about cranberry.
Yeah, I think Aloria had a good idea where she summons a beast and sends it running to capture the attention of some of these guys to lure them away, thin them out.
Can
Yeah.
I also give Cranberry my cloak of protection?
He's a camel. I don't think he can wear a cloak of protection.
Can I give him Long Strider?
Yeah, you could give him
Sorry
long
to
strider.
interrupt.
You're good.
Okay, yeah. So I summon a small beast. Hopefully, I still want to be discreet. To the demons, I just wanted it to be like some random thing walking up on them. You know what I mean?
Are you using the your spell or the onyx dog statue that you have?
Oh, I forgot about the dog, but I was talking about the bestial spirit.
Okay. You can make it like one of like 3 things, right?
Yeah. I'm saying it's berry. We'll say it's berry again.
Berry.
All right.
Berry.
Bringing Barry back. And you're putting
Yeah.
it where
Berry the
the
bear.
right where the that is at.
Yeah. I was thinking about right here, and then I want him to run in that direction.
Okay. That is we're gonna just say no boundary. The map ends there, so
All right, here I mapped out a little route for him.
okay. So Barry appears, and I guess go ahead and start combat. Are you guys okay with using y'all's rolls from last week?
That's fine.
Yeah.
If not, we can re-roll. Ralmus did get fucked last week, so I don't know if you'd want to.
As I always say, as soon as the game gets rolling, it doesn't matter whether you're initiative 20 or 1. Your turn comes eventually.
Right. Hey Tay, did you do your short rest? Because you looks like, or at least on my side, I'm only seeing 11 health.
Yeah, my roll was not that great.
You had 4 health, and now you went up to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You only.
Okay.
How many die did you roll?
3.
God
I'm
damn.
still at. I'm at 45. I'm back at full health, so
Did you,
I'll try and take a front line.
did you roll
Keep those
twos?
low health safe.
All twos? You got what? 6 health? Or 7 health? That's unfortunate. Wouldn't your pluses just be enough to like,
You'd think.
be like that much? But okay, so Ralmus is offering to frontline. All right, so Barry pops up, and let me get the initiative of the big bitch. Oh, I gotta turn hardware acceleration off. Or back on, I mean. All right. So Barry pops up and he starts running. I assume you want him to take the dash action immediately?
Yes. I'm going to get their attention.
All right, so he gets about right here. Let me Pull out a bear token. All right. And we'll say that these guys will run with him. They're gonna use their movement to just chase him. Mhm. All right. And that will start us at the top of the turn order. You guys are now in combat. And let's I guess I should give you guys an opportunity to maybe rearrange yourselves before the berry comes in. If there was somewhere else you wanted to be instead of clinged up right on the wall.
I want to be on top of the mountain.
Okay. Ralmus Plaint.
Yeah.
All right. So top of the turn order. Scruggle, you're up.
Yeah. Because we're not trying to officially kill this demon, correct?
She's trying to get through the
Helping.
portal, but she is standing in front of the portal, so
So
who
I
knows?
will.
We might have to end up trying to kill her.
Well, I'll just use my bow and arrow from here then.
All right. And as Barry's running through, this little guy walks up and he sees you guys up there. And he announces out, he like clears his throat a little bit. Oh hell, Verzila, the heart splitter, she who wears the sins, the last temptation. Who dares enter her lair?
I mean, we couldn't help ourselves. It was tempting.
Ah, she is the last temptation, meaning the last you ever see.
I mean, we'd rather that not be the case. I think we can leave through that portal, right? Right, buddy?
You can sure as well try. Fleshy one.
Does she stand there all day? Does she have places to be? If she's like the temptation, doesn't she have tempting to do?
She does all the tempting she needs from her lair. Why do you think you're here? You were tempted
Because
by something.
we tried to steal a gem, and shit happens.
Ah, yes, mere mortals stealing from the gods.
Yeah, this guy was immortal too, dude. Don't even try that fucking Olympus shit with me.
I know not of who you speak, but you wouldn't be
I'm
here.
talking about fucking dude stealing fire from my top. I didn't do that. Stole a gem at the top of a tower. No mountain. There's no Promethean fire.
You have a compelling argument, but you are here for a reason. I am not the one to judge. Come down and speak to my mistress.
All right.
If you guys would like, as a party, it is technically Scruggle's turn in turn order. if you guys would like as a group, all at the same time, to move down, you can.
Okay.
Or only one of you can move. But
I was
It will-
gonna volunteer. I don't know if anyone else wants to go with me.
this will forfeit your turn.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I was planning on just getting over here anyways. I want to walk over in this direction so when she's looking at me, she's not looking at my friends.
Okay. And as you walk up, I forget how tiny mortals are.
Yeah, you a big bitch.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, so me and my friends here, we want to go through that portal. Miss
Mhm.
Temptation.
That is a no-go. Nobody
come
goes through
on.
this portal.
Come on.
I am the
Come on.
keeper of this portal, and if you end up here in my realm, then the gods have chosen you for damnation.
Well, rightfully so. We deserve damnation. But, I mean, are you a friend of the gods? Is that why you're here? Doing their
No,
bidding?
no
Keeping
friend of the
their
gods.
enemies out?
I am no friend of any of the gods.
Well, then have I got some good news for you.
And what might that be?
Okay, so, you know, like, you know what chaos is?
Of course.
I mean, we cause a lot of chaos. The gods probably put us here for a reason. We were just planning on destroying an entire town just so we could rule it. King of the Ashes kind of thing.
I like that. That sounds
Yeah.
sounds like a good
See,
idea.
I told you were gonna like this. We're kindred spirits, you and I.
What would you give me to go through this portal?
You know what? You come through the portal with us, and we'll let you ride with us on our airship and watch as we set the city on fire with explosives.
I
Best
cannot.
seat in the house.
I cannot do that. I am bound to this plane.
Okay. Do you like magic items?
Who doesn't like magic items?
I happen to have one. Maybe you'd like to trade my magic item for our passage.
And what might that be?
Pull out that +1 rapier I got really early in the campaign, like 6 months ago. And I hold it out. I'm like, what do you think?
A mere sword? Do you see my arms? And she flexes all of her
Yeah, I
arms
mean-
that are pretty much blades, just giant blades.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not offering you something. This is like a set piece for your lair. It's looking kind of drab. It's like you got to dress this place up a little bit. This is how you're living.
This is cozy. Do you not
a wall
like the
piece.
warmth? It's so warm.
Yeah. But you know, a little mantelpiece wouldn't do it some good. You think?
The only mantle I see around here is the one in the ground. Do you want to toss your sword into the pit over there?
I mean, will it give me passage if I do that? Is this like a sex thing?
No. I just would find it funny. You throwing away a useless item to me.
I put it back in my bag of holding, and it like disappears inside. It was like, yeah, it was kind of useless to me too.
Why did you take the rapier as your free magic item if you weren't going to use it? I'm curious on that.
It would be funny if I was using a magic item that I wasn't proficient in. Okay. It's just like I just found this thing. I don't know how to use it.
That's fair. That's fair.
My character, I don't need magic items.
You are magic, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm a wizard, guys.
He is the magic item.
Yeah.
All
Right,
right,
well,
if you don't mind,
what-
hold that thought. I have to.
Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
right.
3-minute break, 2-minute break, everybody.
guys, what's the plan here? I ran out of ideas.
We're gonna have to fight her. I assume.
Let me shoot that bitch.
I'm
I
just
was-
standing up on this hill, ready.
Let me shoot
I was
her.
trying to or my next plan was just to try and fight her myself and lure her away from the portal so you guys could run through. And then I could use shield to give myself a bonus AC to try and run through as well.
But what
after
about
you
her
guys.
little minion? That's her,
The
I feel like
minions
that
are
would be.
The thing would probably die in one hit.
You think so?
Yeah,
They
I
have
think
not
so.
been difficult so far.
Yeah.
Truth. I don't trust her little minion, that's all. What if that one has more strength than any of them? Because that's
Yeah,
her minion.
no.
And what if us killing this demon closes the portal or allows these demons to go through the portal because she's not there to stop them?
Mm.
We might have to play the cards a little more complex. I don't know.
Mm.
How could we incapacitate her just for a moment?
I don't know. She's huge. I'm not sure if we can incapacitate her.
Mm.
I don't know how
I've
strong she is.
got I've got plant growth. And
That could be useful. Grow up a little barricade around her. She just fly out, I guess.
probably
Let me take a look at what I've got at my disposal.
it would slow her down, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
keep her from.
I've got a net, but she's large enough for it not to matter.
I have some rope.
And I
What
do have
else
a
do we
grappling
want?
hook. If we could
These
bind her,
tools.
but we basically just need to get her bloodied and then bind her. But
All right, I am back.
Yeah. I think the play is to try and get her away from that portal, run through it, and then I'll just use every spell slot I've got to escape.
Yeah. Let's try it.
we could try it.
With you being as close
Right.
as you are, Ralmus, you definitely notice there's some connection between the pulsing of the light coming from her broken skin and the light of the portal. They seem to be
Like it's
pulsing.
together.
They are
Okay.
pulsing simultaneous.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling like if we kill her, we are not going to be going through that portal.
It looks
Um,
like they're pulsing at about the same, like a heartbeat. And her name is, or her title is Heart Splitter. Or her name is, I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, why is your name Heart Splitter?
Because I split hearts. Why else? How do you humans get surnames?
No, it just kind of gets passed down, you know.
We get our surnames due to the victories or whatever we start getting called by the other demons.
Yeah. Can I try and give like a wink or a gesture or something to Scruggle? To like initiate, you know?
Yeah, feel free to. This is technically you just pretty much moved your turn slightly above hers. So since you wanted
Okay.
to RP.
Yeah.
Just for
Okay,
this
well,
one
then I
round
end my
though,
turn.
so yeah. You'll be back at the bottom of the turn order.
Yeah. Well, I end my turn.
Okay. And you give Scruggle a little wink. Little winky wink.
I
Right.
apologize. I do want to ask, the initiate, is this me running towards the portal? Is this me shooting her?
Um,
How would you take
I'm
it with the
thinking-
wink?
Scruggle's not good at common sense.
I think I used my action, so I don't know if I can still attack while I'm down there.
Okay, I understand now. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot.
Her little demon. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I want to do her little demon. I don't fucking like her little demon.
Okay.
The little demon's annoying.
He's been standing, just staring at y'all the whole time. Ralmus has been down there talking. She is kind of facing away from you guys, but not really. She
Heart splitter. A Hardy. Can I call you that? Hardy. Trying to get her attention while Gruggle is moving in.
Yeah. When you call her Hardy, she's like you see like smoke come out of her nose a bit. She doesn't seem pleased with that nickname.
Hardy.
I rolled and
Okay. You roll for your attack.
well, I already did.
Okay. That is a miss.
Damn it.
And unfortunately, well, even if you didn't hit, but Ralmus is not within 5 feet, so
It's okay.
all right. So unless you got something else you would like to do, as you shoot that arrow. Oh wait, did you hit you said you're hitting the small guy, right? Not her.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, that is a miss. I'm sorry. I was mistaken at first.
I was so hopeful.
I got your hope up a little bit and then dashed. I was like, hold up, wrong person. Okay. If you do not have anything else, it would be Plink's turn.
I do not. Go ahead, Plank.
Okay, I will move up to the edge of this rock here, and I will also aim for the little minion guy, and I'll go with the old boomerang shield. Let me see.
All right. When Scruggle shot at the little guy and missed, he was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
And now he's
Yeah,
about to
my
have a
friends like to have
boomerang
fun.
spinning at him. All right, and I rolled 16.
That hits.
All right. All right, that's 7 damage, and then I get to do it again. 17,
Hits.
and then 4 damage, so 11 damage at him. Pow.
All right. You hit him twice, and he's like,
Yep.
"God damn it, motherfuckers!" And he's bleeding pretty heavily.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for you?
That.
Cough, cough. You forgot Hunter's Mark.
No, I'm saving that. I only have one more use yet left, and if we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
fight this big demon,
That's
definitely
fair. That's fair.
That's gonna be it for me.
All right. Aloria. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna jump up the top, and I'm gonna put up the 30-foot.
You would not be able to make it up there in one turn. Climbing speed is half of your movement, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So you'd be able to make it right there. But
Yeah, I'll do that then.
so that would be 20, and it gives you
Right.
10 feet to still move up on the top of that rock, or the part of the rock you're
She
on.
does have long strider on her, doesn't she? It's an extra
Oh yeah. How
10 feet of movement.
so you got an extra 20 feet up there then. But you would not be able to get to the top because that was 30, 25. So you'd have to have 50 at least.
All right. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace before I move, and then I want to come up here and move to the other side.
You
Can I do
are
that?
you'd already done
Set up
Pass
and
Without
over?
Trace before you initiated combat, did you not?
Oh, that's right. I did say that.
They know you're there
Right.
at this point.
Yeah.
Give you a heads up.
All right. I'm gonna pass.
You're not going to attack. Attack?
We attacking the little red guy?
That is who your party members attacked. Yes.
I'll Thorn Whip him.
All right.
18.
30 feet. Yep. 18 does hit, and you do 8 damage.
Yes.
All right. How would you like to do it?
I Thorn Whip him in the throat, and then he chokes on his ass.
As you thorn whip around his neck, he's like, "Ah, you fucking bastard!" And dies.
Hell yeah.
All right, it's Big Bitch's turn, and she looks over at her little minion that just got choked and like, dumb fuck, and she looks back at you and is like, "Are we about to have to rumble?" You're free to reply.
You know, I think you're giving us new choice here, Hardy. And we were becoming friends. I was feeling it.
Well, I never said. I did say you couldn't go through, but you didn't necessarily make a good offer either. So, and with that, she she uses constrict. Strength saving throw, DC 17.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm sorry. She cannot do that. My apologies. No. Okay. Actually, she's going to do Chains of Temptation, and she targets you with a glowing chain of energy. Make a charisma save. 16.
Ooh. All right. I rolled a 0.
You and your -1 charisma.
Yep.
All
I got
right.
a -1 strength too, so either way, that would have been a 0.
Oh, dude, that's awful. You are charmed, and you see her as a loved one pleading with them to stay in hell.
What am I seeing?
As a loved one pleading them to stay in hell, or to stay on this plane, essentially, to stay with them.
Oh. Okay. What are the mechanic effects of that?
You get to reroll your save at the beginning of your turn, or one of your party members could knock you out of it. If you get hit, you get knocked out of it as well.
Okay.
And she laughs as you are mumbling, incoherently back at her. She's like, "You will become one of my pawns very soon," and turns to the rest of the party. and says, "Show me what you got."
She did a little runway spin there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. It is her demon friend's turn. This one's going to run up here. This one's going to run up here. They're both dashing. The other one is running with Barry at the moment, so he's distracted. All right, Raumus, you're up. Actually, sorry, you skipped this. Oh, sorry, you do not get a turn this time because you did your talking. So these bigger demons are running with Barry. All right, Scroggle, you're up, actually.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit the demon that's right next to Raumus.
Okay. That's a hit. And he's within 5 feet, so you
Awesome.
get
And
your
then-
sneak attack, and I
Hell
think
yeah,
you get
dude.
your special attack as well. If you look under your actions at the very bottom is that special attack I'm talking about. Let me reread that. I'm pretty sure, though, interpreting that correctly.
I'm only seeing sneak attack.
At the very bottom, you should have surprise attack special. If you hit a creature that has not taken a turn yet in the current combat with an attack roll, I guess current combat it has. Yeah, it has an attack though. With an attack roll,
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see
it takes an extra
I see it.
2d6 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right, so. Ooh, you were so close to overkilling it.
No.
All right, how would you like to do it?
Oh, but he is dead. Oh, thank God. Oh, I just want the arrow to hit in his eyeball. And I want the whole arrow to go through and not just stay. It's like go through it, through his head.
All right. So he's at a side angle. So you hit him in his right eye, and it comes out of his left ear, and just keeps trailing along.
Fucking metal.
All right,
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Plink.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so if Raumus gets hit, the trance is broken.
Mm-hmm. He also gets a chance at the beginning of his turn, but it does take his action to try to break out of it.
All right, I'm gonna sling the old boomerang at him.
Your player would maybe not know that. So take a look at yourself and determine, would my character know that he's charmed and that by hitting him would knock him out of it?
You said it was like a glowing spell that engulfed him, right?
No, it was just she just looked at him.
Perceptive visual.
It's a chain. It is a glowing chain, I guess. So yes, I'm sorry. Yes, glowing spell, glowing chain. Yeah. There's a chain that wrapped around him that you could visually see.
Okay. Okay. So let me look at my character sheet real quick and see if there's anything any way I can spin this that I would have known. My perception is pretty high. My passive perception is 18, and I have a +8 on my perception.
Yeah, that'd probably be good enough. If you have arcane, any type of arcane, that would help as well. Or magic, knowing magic shit.
I have +1 on Arcana, so not much.
Yeah, I will say the perception plus 8 on perception is pretty fucking high. So you understand what's going on.
Also, it seems like a pretty simpleton approach. You know, just like she did something to my friend, I'm gonna hit him. You know, like I don't know that that's gonna fix him, but that's just like that tiny robot math. You know.
Tiny robot math.
All right, I'm slinging the boomerang.
Okay.
Oh. Dang, I'm probably not gonna be able to hit him. All right, I'll try. I'll try.
His AC is pretty fucking high, so
Here we go. High roll. 22.
that hits.
All right. And now
Unless he chooses to take a reaction. While you're charmed, would you take a reaction? Yo.
What? No.
You are being persuaded by a loved one to stay with you. Or to stay here, so.
Yeah, I probably would if I'm being persuaded by my loved one. I'm probably like looking at her like,
Just
is this
focus
even
on that.
real?
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, just like focusing on the loved one.
Gotcha.
All right. And that's going to be 5 damage.
All right. He is knocked out of the trance, but loses 5 health.
All right. Yep.
All right,
and
down to 40.
I think there's nothing else I can do because the other imp is a little too far away for me to do my horde breaker ability. So for the second,
You do have
so
movement, do you
I'll
not?
move. Yeah, I do have my movement. And climbing is half, you said?
Climbing up. I don't believe climbing down, though.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna try to just say I'll jump.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think it's only if you climb up. I don't. Right? You know, I mean, maybe a huge cliff or something, but this, you're like jumping down little rock. Like, nah,
Jumping
you're good,
down
man.
off the hill. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'll move down there and then I will hunter's mark the demon lady.
And as you come closer, she's like, "Yes, come closer."
Well, I gotta help after I just hurted my friend. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna hunter's mark her,
Okay.
and then I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right. So you just hunter's mark. Don't you have one more attack? You have multi attack, right? You only used one to hit him, so you should be able to use one more attack.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if that's how that worked or not.
It is. You get multiple. You get 2, or if not more, depending on which level you are. But you get 2 of your attacks per action, and you can choose where they go.
Okay. I keep getting that confused with horde breaker, but okay, I'll sling the old boomerangical over at the old imp guy over there.
Okay.
And I rolled an 18.
That hits.
All right. 7 damage.
All right. He is looking bloodied. Or no, I'm sorry. He is not looking bloody. My apologies.
But it was a solid hit. That's max damage. I'm proud of that throw.
All right. Aloria.
Have we been needing to do turns for a bit?
It is back to you. So for now, yes, you would have to do Barry's turn. You did it the first round at the beginning, so I just moved his movement a little further up. But to keep it simpler, it will be when you on your turn from now on.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have him do a.
You said come this way, right?
Yeah.
All right, and you're dashing with him, right?
I want to hit this guy before I. Slash him in the face real quick.
Wait, the guy behind him, the one that's chasing him.
Mhm.
You want to hit him with what?
claws.
Oh, Barry hit him. Okay. If you do that,
Yes.
he won't be able to dash, so he will only have the 30 foot of movement.
That's right.
Okay. Hit him with. Do you have the bear
One.
or the beast spirit beast sheet up?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the roll.
I think he has a multi
So
attack
I
as
got an
well.
11. Yeah, that's what I'm actually doing.
11 does not hit.
That's real sad. Okay, well, carry on then.
Well, you said he's got multi attack if I call correctly, right? So you can hit him one more time.
Oh, one more.
Yeah, your first hit just didn't land.
Even worse.
Yeah. All right. And then he runs 30 feet this way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that good for you?
Yeah.
All right. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and move all of these guys up simultaneously because they're just following him at the moment. All right. If that is the end of your turn, then it's the big bitch's turn.
Well, that was the end of Barry's turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I can't move my guy. It's okay. I'm gonna move down and try to whip her. I missed.
Oh.
I whipped her big toe.
You have to get on my level, young one. Look what I have done to your friend over here with my chains. Stay here long enough with me and I'll show you how to whip folks.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna put up my healing cube on me after she says that.
Okay. All right. It is Big Bitch's turn then. And she's like, okay. And she teleports behind Ralmus for her bonus action. And then she is going to multi-attack with Pack Blade. So first one's a 24, the second one's an 18, third one's a 24, fourth one's a 20, the fifth one is a
Using my shield
24,
on the first attack.
and the sixth one is a 12. And that gives you 26,
Oh.
right? So none of them hit?
She'd have to roll a 25 to hit me.
Okay, she only rolled 24 was her highest. She rolled it like 3 times.
Okay.
That was unbelievably clutch. Oh my gosh.
All right, and at the end of it, she uses Constrict, so a strength saving throw of DC 17.
All right. I rolled a 17.
Holy
Exactly
shit.
17. Wow.
Nice. Okay. On failure, let's see, hold on. See, failure, 15, down, the target has grapple condition. Yeah, okay, so you're good. All right, and that's the end of her turn. It's going to be the small demon's turn that's following Barry. Or actually, it's this guy's turn first. We'll just go ahead and get him out of the way. He runs up, and he tries to make an attack on you. He rolled a 21, which does not hit with your stuff on. The other one behind Barry tries to hit Barry. What's Barry's AC? I know for a fact that didn't hit. Don't worry about it. It didn't hit. I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay, Ralmus, you are up.
All right. I'm going to scream out. Now's your chance, guys. Run. Get through the portal. And casting Shadow Blade. It's my last level 2 spell. And going in with the attack.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
That
Probably
doesn't
not a hit.
that does not hit
Yeah.
now.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Hey now, what are you doing?
All right.
Oh yeah.
I'll do my own circle. I kind of wish as a the GM I could hide my rulers sometimes because it's like
I'm gonna move my
eh.
laundry over. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Is the or the 3 blood lickers turn that is around Barry. First one misses. Second one, what's his AC? Is it a 14 or something?
14.
Yeah, I called it. Second one hits. Third one misses. So you're gonna take. Barry's gonna take 13 damage.
Go chill out.
And this winged motherfucker over here is going to try to attack as well. And hits for another 11 damage. Does that kill him? Taylor?
How much damage? I'm sorry.
11 and 13. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, 11 and 13. Yep.
He's at 11 health now.
Okay. Scruggle. Scruggle? Hello? You might be muted if you are talking. She might have gotten up for a second. I think her dog was barking.
Sorry, somebody was at the door.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm back.
It is your turn.
I hit the demon that's close to Ramos, not the big bitch.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
As long as one of your party members isn't in the way, like if you can draw.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, if you can draw a line pretty much from the center of you to the center of the other mob,
Perfect.
without anything being in the way, you're good. And even like this, if say there's a mob like right here, you'd be able to shoot over his head because he's so damn short.
Heard.
That definitely hits.
Alright.
You get both your sneak
Short
and your
bullet.
surprise.
Ha ha ha.
Unless, actually, does your surprise only have... I think, no, as long as they haven't made an attack roll, which... Did he make an attack roll? Actually, sorry, you don't get your surprise. He made an attack roll. Oh, wait, no, he's actually got to roll the action.
Surprise.
Hold on, 1 sec. Combat. Take a turn in the current combat with an attack roll. Never mind. You get your surprise attack.
Ha ha ha.
Because he did attack, but he did not get to... he did hit, but he didn't... Or he tried to hit, but he didn't actually hit. So he didn't get an attack roll. If I'm interpreting that correctly, that is. Okay.
I'm back.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your base damage for your bow too. You have your sneak and your surprise, but we need your base.
There you go.
All right. How would you like to do it? It is an overkill, or no, it's not. Sorry, it's not. It's close again.
Aw,
You keep getting
damn it.
very, very close.
I'm not doing very good today.
I'm not
can
overkilling every creature.
can I actually shoot him in between the legs?
Oh, you want to shoot him in his dick, or potential dick? I mean, he's a demon. I don't know. He's a lower tier
Might
demon.
as well. Might as well.
All right, so you shoot him where his dick might be.
He can bleed out. He'll be fine.
All right, you hit him in the
He'll go to
dick.
bed.
He's like "Ah!" and falls over, and it's still alive. He's making noises on the ground, but he's in the process of dying. You're slowly letting him bleed out.
Good, as he should. That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. It is Plink's turn.
Okay, so since we're all kind of moving closer to the portal to inevitably try and probably make a dash for it, can I take a cranberry turn real quick? He's got well Aloria put Longstrider on him or whatever the name of that spell was, and I think
Yeah,
he's already got a pretty good bit of movement.
So anytime it's your turn and you have a companion, we're just doing to make it easy, some more simplistic. Their turn on your turn. So if you would have liked to have moved him last turn, you were free to do so. But
I literally just now thought about him over there, but
Yeah.
I don't want to leave him behind. So
But-
so does he still have the Longstrider?
Yep, and if you dash with him, he will have 100 feet of movement.
100 feet?
Mm-hmm. Or actually 120 feet, because he's got 50 base. Longstrider adds 10. That would make it 60. Double it for dash.
Okay, you see where my ruler's going? I'm gonna try to move him over there.
Okay, you're
He's gonna
free to
a
do so.
lightning bolt with long steps.
Like sound effects.
He went galloping by. All right. So now since it's my turn, I will. Who did Scruggle just kill?
This guy that's right in front of
Okay.
Rallis. He's gone now, but yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up to the entrance of the portal. But I'm going to continue to help. I just can't help myself. I can't just dash into the portal. I can't do that.
Okay.
All right, and I'll get the old slingshot out since I'm a little closer. All right,
And as you
she does
get
have my hunter's mark.
As you get
Okay.
closer, you hear her arms, like they're in different languages, but they all keep repeating the same thing. Let me see, which languages do you know?
French bicep.
French.
I know common and
Draconic.
sign language.
You
Yeah,
know,
so are they speaking to me in sign language?
wait, where do you see sign language?
I just remember when I created the character, but let me
I
go
see
check.
common, draconic, dwarvish, and giant
Oh, okay.
are your.
Yeah, those are the languages that I know then. I could have sworn I picked sign language, but all right.
All right. Two of the arms you can understand, and you hear them simultaneously in two different languages. So it's a little confusing at first, but you just hear them saying, "Come closer. Come closer."
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Actually,
I'm
let's
still gonna-
see who else has. Scruggle has. She has common sign language, goblin, and
thought I did.
Thieves
but
can't.
Okay, if you're seeing it, then I don't. Then I don't.
If you look on your character sheet on the left side, under where it says like your armors, weapons, tools, you should see languages under there.
Okay.
Taylor also has common sign language, Draconic and Dwarvish. So Taylor, you can understand one of the arms. And where is pull up Ralmus here?
All right.
And Ralmus, you can understand one of the arms.
Oh, okay. What are they saying?
They're just saying, "Come closer." You hear them repeating it. They're all simultaneous. So you hear the one arm you can understand, and then the other 5 are like gibberish to you.
Can the whole party hear it, or is Plink the only one that's heard it?
The whole party can hear it.
Okay. All right, well,
Um,
she's about to get popped.
but only you, Aloria and Ralmus can understand it. Scruggle cannot.
Okay. Okay, well then I'm just gonna holler out to basically what everybody's already hearing, that I think that the portal's a trap and she's trying to lure us in.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna scream out, let's kill this curvy bitch. And then I'm gonna shoot at her with my slingshot.
All right. Are you hitting her twice?
Yeah. Yep. Ooh, nat 20.
All right. Nice. So I
Okay.
believe you get to roll damage twice for that one for nat
All right,
20.
I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, it automatically did that. Okay, so that's 9 damage on the first shot. Oh boy. And then I rolled a 13, but I'm going to go ahead and use my built for success to add 4 to that. Oh, I have to roll the d4. I don't get to add 4. Let me see.
Well, your first hit, you need to roll damage, I believe, twice. Right, yo? Critical
It did it for me. It
Oh, it
rolled the
automatically did
next.
it? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so then I add a 4, so I rolled a 17 on the second attack.
Did it automatically do it for you? I see
It did.
2d4 plus 3. Do you
See, if
usually
you
only
click on
do...
it, if you click on sling damage, well, it did it. When I rolled in at 20, it had 2d4 instead of 1d4.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha.
It was 2 3s and a +3.
Gotcha. Cool.
So second hit, I rolled a 17.
That hits.
All right, and then let me go ahead and do damage. Hang on, my cat is walking on my keyboard. All right. And that's going to be an additional 7 damage. So 14, 15, 16 damage in total. Oh, and then also my hunter's mark. This is like as much damage as I could have done. All right.
You said you already did 16?
I've already done 16, and now I'm rolling the 1d6 for hunter's mark. And I rolled a 1. Okay.
All right, so 17 damage. Not bad.
17, yeah, I'll take that.
And as you hit her, she's like, pathetic. What are you?
Sounds like she's not bloody.
Friendship.
Just wait. Wait until you taste the power of friendship.
Power of friendship. Together forever. Equestronauts. So I don't know if you guys watch Bob Burgers, but it's
been a while.
Let me make sure that's all I can do. I'm pretty sure that's all I can do.
It's the My Little Pony ripoff in it. They're Equestronauts, I think is what they're called. But yeah, there's a whole theme song. And shit got stuck in my head for a hot minute. And now every time someone says power of friendship, it's just like, it's back.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be it.
All right. Taylor unfortunately started not feeling well, so she went and laid on the couch. So we are going to skip her turn, but when she gets back, we'll let her do all of her turns, however many she might have missed at once.
Run, Barry.
Okay, she's telling me to run Barry. All right, so Barry's gonna move. Is he dashing or is he doing a claw attack? All right, so he's gonna run 60 feet this way, and with that, they're all going to dash as well.
I want to run towards the portal.
She also picks up all of the, or he picks up all of these guys. Shit's starting to feel like a zombie movie over there for Barry. And she says she wants to run towards the portal. Are you going into the portal? Or are you going to stay outside? Okay, so how close do you want to get? Close enough to get into it if you need to, but enough to be able to see the big bitch. Are you going to attack big bitch? No? Okay, then you will go right here, I feel. All right. That's the end of Aloria's turn. It is the big bitch's turn. If you guys don't mind, give me about 2 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, I am back.
Welcome.
If everybody's here, we'll get back started.
I'm here.
I'm here.
All right. It is the big bitch's turn, and she is going to use a bonus action to teleport. Actually, hold on. My apologies. All right, she is not going to teleport. However, she is going to look down on Ralmus and be like, "We could have been friends," and she's going to multi-attack on you again. So 20, 24,
I'm gonna go ahead and just use my
25.
the first one.
Okay. 14, 29, 19. Is that 5 or 6? 6 and 6. Okay. 2 of them will hit. The first hit is 10 slashing and 7 necrotic. Necrotic
Okay, so 17 total.
for the first one. And the second hit is
Okay.
13 slashing and 5 necrotic.
Another 18. All right.
And it does a constraint, or she does constraint on you again.
Okay.
DC 17 strength saving throw.
All right, I failed.
All right. You will take another 6 damage, and you have the grapple condition. Escape is a DC.
Oh, I am down.
Oh, you're down. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, you are grappled and restrained still. So that should be interesting.
That's not good.
Oh, actually, on the beginning of Taylor's turn, she was in a healing circle, so she needs to take 1d6. Let me go ahead and do that. I forgot about that. And then she could also move that circle. Taylor, who do you would want to move that circle onto?
Tell her she wants to move it on Ramos.
Yeah, she said Ramos. All right. Let's see. 1d6 healing. So she got 2 health. And she moved that healing circle on Ramos. So at the beginning of his turn, he will get a 1d6. All right. It is the little minions that are following Barry.
Barry only has 11 health.
Oh, fuck.
All right. First one hits, doing 13 damage, and Barry is down. And as that happens, all of these guys jump on him. Like, they're all hitting and attacking him simultaneously. It's just like a swarm
Barry, no.
on Barry.
Not Barry.
Barry.
And as Barry dies, he starts to fade away. All right. It is Ralmus's turn. On the beginning of your
I'll roll
turn,
Death saving throw.
I think you get the 1d6 before you have to roll the death save. Do you not?
I don't know.
I would assume so, because it's at the start of your turn, and your death save is an action. So, we'll just say that's true. You get to roll your 1d6 first, so you don't have to worry about death save. It doesn't really matter either way.
What is the 1d6 for?
Taylor moved her healing square on top of you.
Oh, okay.
So you get
What the
1d6
hell?
healing at the beginning of your turn.
The dice roller is not here on my character sheet, so I can't roll a d6. The hell?
That's weird. You want me to do it for you?
1d6 plus 3.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
it's
go for it.
1d6 plus 3?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you should have got an extra plus 3 then, Taylor. My bad. All right. Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 3 apparently. I was wrong. All right, you got a 5, so you get 8 health. And Taylor gets an extra 3 health. Where's that?
All right.
All right, so you are you can't do your action, but you can do your bonus action if you'd like. I believe you have a healing potion on yourself. I think you all have 1 or 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken, from the tournament.
I thought
I
I
used
think I
potions,
used mine.
man.
Yeah.
Did everybody? I thought only like
Yeah.
1 got used, because you guys got 1. You guys got 2 of them. You got 1 through each round, if I'm not mistaken.
I have a potion of healing still.
I'm pretty sure I used mine.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure I used mine.
gotcha. If you have one Scruggle, you can use your bonus action to throw it at Ralmus.
Cool. I can do that.
Well, I don't have any bonus action that would assist me here, so I pass.
All right. Top of the turn order, Scruggle, you're up.
Where did the big bitch go?
She is in front of Ralmus.
Oh, maybe I'm just blind.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, I will shoot at the big bitch.
All right.
Let's see. Do I get to use my surprise attack or no?
No, she's made plenty of attacks at this point.
Yeah, you made an attack. That's right. Okay.
She's been slapping the shit out of Ralmus.
Poor Almas.
But you do 23 damage.
Hell yeah.
Hold on. When she gets hit, she is going to use her parry, to add 5. However, you still hit. So she
Hell
takes
yeah.
23 damage.
In my bonus action, I will throw that potion to Ralmus.
I think your sneak attack. Does your sneak attack not
Oh, that's what
count as your bonus
didn't-
action? Or
I
is
didn't
it?
think it did.
It might not. I think it used to, but they've changed it. I don't think it does actually. You can do an extra turn. I'm not misremembering that, right? Yo, sneak attack used to be a bonus action. I feel like it was.
No,
It wasn't.
Attack
It was
in
always
the
its own thing.
legacy was just a special attack.
Okay, I was wrong then. All right. Yeah, you're good to go then. You can sling that at him.
I did sling it at him. It's no longer in my inventory.
Cool. All right. Roll a healing potion.
I don't have a healing potion on me to roll, and I don't have my dice roller. It's not working.
Was it 2d4 plus 2? Is that it? If I
Yeah.
recall correctly? Shit, that's the wrong one. So whatever plus 2 is. Oh god, I rolled the worst for you. So 4 health.
Well, it's better than nothing.
That's fair.
Thank you, Scruggle.
You're welcome, Ralmus.
All right. Plink.
All right, I guess it's the same plan.
I want to keep calling you Plinko because I know you hate it. Just because you call me Dan because you know I hate that.
I bet I hate it less than you hate being
Oh,
called.
probably. This is a fictional character, not your
Yeah.
your actual name.
All right. Let's see. She's still marked with Hunter's Mark. Hang on, I have to make absolutely sure. It is there actually like a cliff edge behind her? Or
No,
is it
just think that there's
more health.
yeah, not worth going out into. It's not where y'all need to be, but yeah, for just it's like one of the worst things about this is I'd never want there to be like edges, and that's why I made a city that's enclosed because at least you guys got walls or something. But yeah, this is
Okay. Well, I'm going for the same approach with the old slingshot. First one is a 16.
That
That
hits.
hit. All right. Second one is a 13, and I will use my remaining built for success to add 4 to it. Oh, wait, hang on. I have to roll. I've done that twice now. Let's see. And I add 2 to it, so it's a 15.
That misses.
Okay. So her AC is 16. All right, so I'll roll 1 damage. That's going to be 6 damage plus the Hunter's Mark damage, which is a 6. So it's 12 damage in total.
I'm sorry. What was the total damage?
12 damage total.
Okay. Taylor is just gonna head to bed. She's not feeling hot. Love you, Bubby. Night.
Okay, so it's 12
She said sorry,
damage
guys.
in total. That's okay.
Okay. Hope she feels better.
Yeah. They said, I hope you feel better. She said thank you. All right. What are you doing, Plink?
I did 12 damage, and then now I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna get in between Ralmus and the scary demon.
Here. There isn't enough room between y'all. They're
He's a
pretty.
tiny robot.
He is, but y'all are pretty much 5 feet on top. Like y'all are within.
Okay.
Okay, well I'm just gonna go stand right here then, and I'm gonna give her the bird.
That's
Yeah,
how
fuck
she's.
you, bitch.
That's how she's been attacking you. She's got to be within 5 feet. So, all right. You run up. You roll up with your little treks and like flicker off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It would be Aloria's turn. We're gonna keep her in so her healing bubble is there. I'm just gonna play for her a little bit. Hopefully she'll be okay with that. Let me look at her character sheet real quick. See what spells she has. All right, she's gonna move over here, and she's gonna try to thorn whip her. Oh, that was the wrong one. It still works though, and does 6 damage. Do you have any bonus actions? Actually, hold on. What'd she roll again? Yeah, she's already used her parry, so she can't do that again. All right, so Aloria is going to use a 3rd level healing. Wait, is she already using the 3rd level? Which one is she? I think she is. Is that the +3? 1 plus your the spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spell casting ability modifier. Okay. think we haven't been doing something properly. So depending on what spell slot she used, that you actually get to roll more than 1d6. So if she casts it at 3rd level, it would increase by 1d6 for each spell slot above level 2, so that would be 2d6. It also only lasts for 2 turns, which it already has, so it has worn off on you. She's going to recast it at level 3 for you, so you'll get to do 2d6 next turn, Ralmus. That's her bonus action, and that will be the end of her turn. All right, it is Big Bitch's turn. And she's gonna look at Plink and look down. And she bends over. Like her titties are kinda almost in your face. If you were a little bit taller, you would have titties in your face. And she was like, you must be mine. I like this. And she uses a legendary action. So each creature within 30 feet that has ever broken a promise must make a wisdom save or take 4d10 psychic damage and be frightened for 1 round. So that's up to you guys. Has your character broken a promise at all?
I mean, probably.
I'd like to say that Plink can't because of his directives.
Yeah, well, you guys have also told people you'd help him and then murdered him, so I'm not sure.
Has Plink said that?
Plink's definitely
Yeah,
murdered
I
some
failed.
motherfuckers, but what'd you say, Ramos?
I failed.
You failed? Okay.
I'll do it anyway. What was the save?
It's a wisdom save. You just got to make a wisdom save. So
17.
Okay, you're good. Ralmus, do you want to make that save?
I already did. I failed. I
I
rolled a 3.
don't see that. Because I don't see it, do you want to reroll? It's not showing up on my game log here.
Well,
do
I got
see-
a 20 on this.
I do see that
Funny
one.
enough.
Okay, you succeed as well then. Scruggle, have you ever broken a promise?
Plenty.
Plenty. All right. So go ahead and also roll a wisdom save.
Hello? Oh, sorry.
Hi. All right. You fell. So you're gonna take
Yeah.
4d10 psychic damage.
4d10 psychic damage.
Yeah, I got you on the roll. 1 second. Okay, I rolled to myself and not everybody, but you take 9 damage. That was the
Oh, okay.
almost the worst rolls I could do. It was a 4, a 1, a 2, and a 2. So good for you. Bad for her.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Fuck that big bitch.
And you're frightened for 1 round, which means you can't move any closer to her. And there's some other things, but I don't think it's gonna matter, if I recall correctly.
Well, I don't want to be close to her anyway. She's ugly.
Yeah.
I think you have disadvantage on attack rolls as well against
Oh,
her.
what? Oh, shit. I mean, she's a lovely lady and she has nice boobs. I
Yeah,
have not to say
she's
that.
she's shaking them things in front of Plink while
They have no effect on me.
while yeah, while doing that spell. And then she gets back up and is like, "Oh, he has to be mine." And she chain whips you, or she does Chains of Temptation on you. Actually, hold on 1 second. I gotta.
Chain whips me.
She chain whips you. Yeah, my bad. I actually gotta roll to see if she has that back again or not. Oh, she gets it back. Yeah. So she chains of temptations you. So target 1 PC with a glowing chain of energy if they fail a charisma save. So go ahead and roll a charisma check. We're doing a 16 for that one.
7.
You fail. They are charmed and see her as a loved one, pleading with them to stay and help. So you are now charmed.
Okay.
At the beginning of your next step, you can take an action to get out of it. All right, all the demons are still like fighting over the corpse over there. They don't realize that it's turned into energy and disappeared. They're all just dumb fucks and fighting over it. Raumus, you are up. 2d6 healing at the beginning of your turn.
All right. Can you roll it for me?
It's weird that your thing isn't there. All right, there you go. Roll
7.
Yeah, roll the highest and the lowest at the same time.
All right, back to 19 health. All right, am I
Yeah.
still restrained by this demon?
Yes, you are. Yes. She's still. Actually, hold
Okay.
on. Let me double check that. 1 second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Constraint. All right. Yeah, you are grappled and restrained. An escape of DC 14. What is it? Strength, I believe. DC 14 strength save to get out.
Unless the spell says otherwise, it's I think it's strength. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. With the new rules or whatever. Trying to go off those, but yep. So DC 14. Strength save.
Give me a second. Oh no, he's within 5 feet. All right, I'll just do the strength. I got a 0.
Okay. You are still restrained then. All right. At the end of that turn, you all know, you've all heard some things. You know that she said she's bound to this plane, which seems odd because you know that demons have been known to travel to other planes. You know that she's pulsing the same as the portal. As the portal pulses with light, so does the light that's emitting through the cracks in her skin. That looks like molten lava. Whoever is proficient with arcane or religion, go ahead and roll a check.
That's 2 fails in a row. Damn.
Scruggle, Plink, y'all proficient. To check proficiency, go
Yeah,
to your skills, and if the little circle is filled in or like double filled in, you're proficient.
What were the
Yeah.
two again?
Arcana and religion.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like both of
Um,
y'all are proficient.
Absolutely not.
Okay. That will be the end of her turn then. Or Raumus's turn, I believe, right? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I finished.
Yep, okay. Then it is Scruggle's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot her again.
I will say this though, you guys you think that there is some link between her and that portal, and for some reason she's trapped here. And she said she hates the gods.
If only I had more charisma.
Can I persuade in asking, or like, can I persuade her and like telling us like what's behind the portal?
Yeah, if you'd like to use that as your action, you're free to,
Yeah,
you know.
because my attacks are at disadvantage right now, anyways. Shit.
All right. Would you roll a 11?
Yep.
She's like, she puts her hands behind her head, just 2 of the 6 on her back, and she's like, well, since y'all are gonna die anyways, see no reason not to tell you. I was bound here by the gods as a whole. They see me as a threat to their sovereignty. And they stuck me with a punishment of watching this portal that leaves. I cannot leave, but anyone who goes through the portal can leave. It's a disgrace. They're bastards. They all need to die.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we can't even beat you. How we can't beat a god? Like, tough luck, you know. What do you want us to do?
Oh, there's nothing you can do. I get my fun by killing the people that are also banished here, and that is how I sustain myself. So
Have you
unless you have
tried-
something, to offer, y'all are dead.
I love you, mommy. 'Cause I'm still under that spell, but
Yeah. Do you have a mom? Do you have a robot mom? Please tell me you have a little robot mom.
no. I mean, that would have been hilarious if I had thought of it, but no.
It's canon now. You have a robot mom. That's who you're
Canon.
hallucinating.
Robo-mom.
Yep.
Robo-mom.
Robot mom. From the moon. Robot mom from the moon.
From the moon.
Anything else you'd like to ask her, Scruggle?
Yeah. How do you know? Have you tried going through the portal at all to see what's actually gonna happen to you?
Oh, I've tried many times. It will not open.
I don't have any other questions.
All right. Would you like to use a bonus action of any kind?
I don't know.
If you have another potion, you could use it or throw it.
I don't think I have any more potions.
You only had one.
Yep, that's all. That's all I got.
As a reminder, I think you bought an arrow +1, did you not?
Did
Or
I?
or did you just talk about it? I know you asked me about it.
We talked about it, and then I think it just never happened.
Okay.
I never bought it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all I can do right now.
All right.
So that'll be the end of my turn.
Plink. You're up.
All right. How do I save myself from this?
If nobody's hit you, at the beginning of your turn, roll a another save to get out of it, which was a 16 charisma save. Actually, it'll be a 14 for this one.
14 charisma.
Yep.
Bang. Damn, that's a 6.
All right, so you are still under her restraint, meaning you cannot do anything else.
Okay, that's gonna be it then.
All right, it'll be Aloria's turn, and she noticed the chain around your neck. So she's going to make let me see, where is it? She's going to do magic stones as a bonus action. And as her action, she's going to throw them and hit you with them non-lethally. Like she's just throwing them at you. Only one will actually do damage. The other two you'll have back.
Dang, she's giving me ammo for my slingshot.
Yes, and waking your ass up.
Okay.
All right, so you're awake. You have two magic stones at your feet.
All right. I guess can I try to persuade?
It is not your turn yet. You just unfortunately you
Oh,
have
Lori
to.
did that on her turn. Okay,
Yeah,
never
you had
mind.
to skip your turn. It was just after your turn, so.
No
All
worries.
right. It's the big bitch, the last temptation, she who wears the sins, and she's not happy that you're out of her her grip. So she can't do that again. All right, she's gonna laugh. Like, what it is to be mortal. And she looks at Plink and is like, if I cannot have you, tiny metal thing, no one can. And she tries to hit you 6 times with her multi-attack. So a 27, a 20, a 23, a 23, a 20, and a 28. I assume all of those hit. No, 19.
They do.
Yeah, all of
They
them
all
hit.
6 hit.
All right. So, do you have any resistance between slashing and necrotic damage?
I don't know. Fitz is. Let me see.
Let me look.
I only have resistances to poison.
All right. So that first hit is a 17.
Okay.
The second hit is 10.
Okay.
Third hit is 17.
Okay.
Fourth hit is 11.
That's exactly what I needed to go down.
All right. And the rest won't overkill you. So I'm not even going to roll them. All right. You're downed, and as you're downed, you're going to immediately fail the constraint check. So you are now grappled and restrained.
Okay.
All right. And she laughs. They're all mine. They're all mine. And it's Ralmus's turn.
All right, I'm gonna scream out to Scruggle and Aloria and say, "Get out and get Cranberry out now! Get out!" Oh, Cranberry's already out. Okay.
No, Cranberry
He's
isn't
not out.
out.
He's
He's
standing
on
by
the
the portal.
side.
Oh, okay. Well, Get out. Get Cranberry out and just leave. And I'm gonna try and break out of my restraints. I rolled a 14.
I believe that is what you needed. Yep, you're good.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're out.
Okay.
Why don't I see that? Why is some things getting logged and some things not? That's weird. But yeah, you are
I
out.
don't know. All right, that was my action. So that's the end of my turn.
No bonus actions?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. That
All right, then. It
Yeah.
is Scruggle's
That would help.
turn. Your party member just pleaded for you to get out.
I'll plead out. We're all a team here. We're not gonna leave you guys.
By the way, Plink, on your last turn, if you wanted to move Cranberry, you were free to do so. I assume you didn't want to.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so you tell your team that
And I think
no man left behind, or no player left behind.
yeah, I say that Aloria can do what she wants. If she wants to leave, she can, but I'm going to stay.
All right.
And I'm going to, I know I have a disadvantage right now, but I want to just try to shoot at this bitch.
You do not have disadvantage anymore. You've already gone through one turn,
Oh,
right? You only
okay,
had you
good.
were only
I thought-
frightened for one turn, so you can move closer to her now, and you can attack her normally.
Yay. So I shoot my bow. And then do a sneak attack.
That hits, so you do
And then-
19 damage total.
Yep.
All right. What a day. I always love these days. I wish there were more of them. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I think that's all I can do. I am good.
All right. Plink, death saving throw at the beginning of your turn. Did you, Raumus, did you take your 2d6 at the beginning of your turn?
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you got 2d6 at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
All right, I succeeded.
All right.
Still trying to figure out how to
Yeah, I got you. 2d6.
make that work here.
Yeah, 10 health.
10. Okay.
All right, you got one success.
Yep.
I do think if you're constricted or grappled or restrained, I think it's automatic fail on a death save, but I could be wrong on that. But we'll play it where you can still do it. She's just holding onto your ass, and you're gonna have to get out of that shit afterwards. All right, it is Aloria's turn. She is going to use her bonus action to use her her last third level spell to put a healing spirit on Plink. I don't think she ticked off some of her things here because Pass Without Trace and Beast were second level spells. She also did Long Strider. That's a first level. Why does she have Long Strider on here twice? Huh.
On what?
on her character sheet, she has her first level spell. She has Wrong Strider under there twice.
Oh, yeah, probably just two different sources. Give it to her.
Yeah, which I assume one of them is because of her class or something, and the other one's because she spec'd into it. But... All right, and let's see. Does she have any? Well, she's already used her bonus action to do that. All right, she's gonna try to Thorn Whip the big bitch again. She hits, doing 7 damage. Actually, hold on. Sorry. She misses. My apologies. She misses. All right. It is the big bitch's turn again, and at the end of Taylor's turn, she's going to use a legendary action. Each creature within 30 feet, if they have broken a promise, make a wisdom saving throw. So I think that's everybody but Taylor. I don't think Taylor's character seems like she's true to herself and her words, so... I feel like she just got mixed into the wrong crowd with you guys.
I rolled a 15.
That passes. Everybody else?
What are we
What-
saving?
You're doing a wisdom save. DC 15.
That's a 3.
That's a crit fail.
Hey, 20.
Hey, and that 20. All
And I
right.
have no bonuses on that either.
Yeah. All right. Because Scruggle did so well on her check, she's going to pull you out of the telepathy that she who wears the sins is doing to you. So you're good, Plink. You're not going to automatically take a failure on that. Your party member helped you out.
All right.
All right. But then she's going to look at Ralmus and slap the shit out of him. So 14, 16, 15, 29, 26, and 28. So the last 3 hit, I believe, if you either whether you use your reaction or not. And you're gonna get you don't have any resistances to slashing or necrotic, right? Ramos?
No, I do not. Yeah, but I've got to use that. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm using my reaction.
Oh, okay, you are. Okay. Yeah, you still get hit with 3, either way.
Yeah.
16 for the first one.
Okay.
Uh, 6 for the second one.
All right.
And 6 for the third one.
All right.
All right.
Okay, good.
That is the end of her turn. Those demons, though, are starting to let up a little bit. You can kind of like maybe hear a few of them starting to move back towards the portal over there. And it is your turn, Ramos.
All right.
Bless you.
Is my friend Plink still restrained?
Yes, he is still restrained.
Okay. Can I try and attack whatever's restraining him to let him go?
Yeah, it is her like serpent's tail. She doesn't have two legs like the token. She's got like a serpent body at the bottom. And that's what's
Okay.
grappling him. So yeah, if you hit her hard enough, she would let go.
All right. Firebolt the tail section then. I rolled a 15 to the attack.
That misses.
All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Scruggle, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot her.
All right. Shooter, that hits. All right, so 19 damage. Good hit. Is that all you got?
Yeah, and then I just want to say, you're a fucking bitch. And then that's it.
And when you say that, she's like, come closer. Plink. Beginning your turn, 2d6. You'll be up. You won't have a action, but you will have a bonus action.
All right. 2d6. Here we go. Four.
Wait, that was a 1d6 plus 3. Oh, no, never mind. So 2. Yeah, you just rolled shit. Never mind. That's awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Let's see. So I'm back up.
You are back up. You got 4 health. Um,
Okay.
but you when you're getting up after being knocked down, you have to forego your action unless something's changed in the new rules. But
Okay.
2014 rules. If you're knocked down when you get back up, you have to take 1 turn to get your action back. Thing.
Is that in the new rules?
No, I think that's the 2014 rules. Are they not?
That's not something I've heard of.
What? I thought that's what we always played.
No, I don't think so.
After being knocked down, you have to forego your action. Hold on. Let me
No.
look. I'm gonna look it up because I feel like we played that for a hot minute.
Might have been a custom homebrew rule that I tried to make, but I don't think so.
D5E. Yeah, because I thought it was you have to take your well, if it's like 15 to get 15 movement to get up, but you still had to forego your action. Let me look it up though. Because if not, y'all have been getting fucked for a hot minute. Okay, no, I am wrong. You can take your full turn. I'm sorry, guys. I've been playing that fucking wrong.
It's all right.
I don't know
I'm
why
gonna try to persuade her.
I feel like that was a thing. I do. It might have been a homebrew you're trying or something because I do feel like we were playing it for a hot minute, but you know.
We tried a lot of different homebrew rules to amp up the stakes.
Okay. I'd like to try and persuade her to stop this and let us go through the portal.
Okay. If you don't mind,
Do I roll for that, or do I just start babbling?
it is a persuasion check. Go ahead and roll that. I unfortunately have to get up for a
I
second.
rolled
I'll
a
be
crit
right back.
fail. Oh my gosh.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
Oh no. Skirtle, I think you need to get out. I think you need to escape.
Yeah, I think it's over for us. I'll be right back as well.
I can't do
I've been making a second character. I'm already almost finished
Oh,
with it.
fuck. It doesn't feel right to leave. It doesn't. God, making a second character is crazy.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. What were you doing, Plink? Did he also get up?
He said, yeah, he said he would be right back.
Okay, cool. Do you know what he said? Do you remember? Was he attacking?
He's persuading
Persuading.
the demon to let us go through the portal, but then he rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. He definitely failed. that was that is one thing about that's nice about being a player, not a DM, is if you have to use a bathroom or something, you can just get up when it's not your turn
Yep.
and usually be fine. But if the DM is like, oh, I got to be here constantly. All right. Well, once he gets back, I'm gonna go ahead and do Aloria's turn while we're waiting on him.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay, my apologies.
Yeah, so I rolled a crit fail.
All right. Let's hear your persuasion. I want to hear like the RP here. What you got?
I've got a few arguments lined up. Got a few.
Let's hear the worst one.
Let me think. I've been writing them down. Do you want to hear my 5 bullet points?
Sure. I'm kind of curious.
All right. The first tagline is "Let us be your plague upon the gods." You know, because she's got beef with the gods.
Yeah.
Uh, the second is "You tormenting us only further serves the gods' will." You know, maybe take that angle. Um, third, maybe kind of trying to uh, uh, stroke her wiener a little bit, just like they fear you. That's why they've chained you here. And then maybe pleading from the angle of, what if we could open the gate for you? And lastly, I have keep us here and our potential is wasted, but if you let us go, you have a chance of being freed.
All
And I kind of like that argument because
sound arguments.
basically, yeah, because I kind of like that argument because basically we could just unleash her upon, you know, like while the fire bombings happening, wouldn't it be great to just have a giant uh uh
Bad bitch.
I don't even know. Yeah, yeah,
Big bad bitch.
flying around.
The triple B.
Yep. There are plenty of
Maybe a
weird
quadruple B if you just add her boobs in there. The big bad
Yep.
boob bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my notes.
She looks down. She bends back over, kind of like, showing her cleavage in your face, even though you're not into it. It's like, you do not talk very well, my tiny friend, but I still like you. Try again, and we will see. And she goes back up.
Keep talking or roll persuasion again.
No, she's just saying, like, try again. Essentially your next turn. Try again. She's an 8-ball here. Just try again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then she stands back up and she cackles and it's like, what a great day.
All right. Let's see. So that was my action. Let me see if I've got anything else. Okay, there's only one other. No, I can't do that. I don't think I have anything left to do. I guess. How's Ramos looking? What's your HP at?
I've got 1 health.
Oh, okay. Well, I will stand and deliver. I'll just stay right here and pass.
Yeah, y'all ain't doing too well. Yeah.
Nope.
Give y'all a heads up. All right, it's Aloria's turn. She, let me look back at her character sheet here. She's gonna summon Beast right behind right behind the big bitch. And he's gonna get a multi-attack. At the spell's level rounded down to 2. So he only gets 1 attack. The multi-attack actually depends on the spell level. Interesting. All right. Going to try to hit. And Barry misses, unfortunately. Oh, actually, it's got advantage, so he gets to roll twice. Oh, shit. That's fucking hilarious. If you don't mind, help me remember in the future if Taylor summons her berry, it gets pack tactics, which means it has advantage if one of its allies are within 5 feet and not incapacitated. All right, but he crit failed there, so he's gonna try to attack, and he's just gonna swing like right next to her thighs, and end of his turn. All right, is the big bitch's turn. Oh. All right. She is going to teleport back to in front of the portal. And then she's going to go into a monologue. You cannot defeat me. I have been here for centuries. I am the guardian of this plane. You get sent here, you die by my hands. And that is the end of her turn. Ramus, you're up.
All right. Well,
You feel like she's toying with you guys. Like she could have probably killed you already, but she's playing with her food.
does that vegetation around the portal look like real?
Yeah, so as I said before, it's not a plant-based portal. I just pulled like the first thing out real quick because I was trying to just slap something together. It's actually like runes and hellfire that makes the portal. And you can see all of it
Alright.
pulsing at the same way she's pulsing.
All right. She's standing in front of the portal. I just want to like run up and see if I can like grab onto her and try and yank her away so my friends can get out. It's the only thing I got.
So you're gonna try to grapple her?
Yeah.
All right. It's a shit. What is grapple again from you guys? They changed it up recently, and I keep forgetting. All right. So use an attack action to make the grapple attempt. Instead of making a weapon attack, you attempt to grapple a creature within your reach. When you can grapple. No, that's the old rules. Okay, revise 2024. Target gains grapple condition.
The target must succeed on a strength/dex. It chooses which saving throw. DC equals 8 plus proficiency plus strength, or it has the grapple condition. So 8 plus my proficiency is 3.
Well, I think.
So,
Oh, is it your stuff that it's going against?
yeah. And so it needs to make a DC 10.
Strength save?
Strength or dex.
Saving throw or check?
Saving throw.
All right, it's gonna go with strength. 28.
All right, yeah.
All
That's
right.
all I got. It's in my turn.
As you try to grapple her, she just pushes you 5 feet back. You get knocked back a little bit.
No hugs.
Like, that is not what I meant by closer. So, you are 5 feet behind her and knocked prone. If you'd like to use your action before the end of your turn to get back up, you're free to do so. Or the rest of your movement, I mean.
Sure.
All right, so you're back standing. All right, and you guys are hearing the demons starting to get closer to you. Sounds like there's kind of a horde on the way. All right. Scruggle, you're up. She's back in front of the portal.
You said that the light is illuminating like how she is, correct?
Yeah, the portal and the runes that are making up the portal are pulsing with light, like the cracks in her skin, which looks like molten lava. She's essentially emanating light from her body, and it's in sync with the light that's emanating from the portal.
Can I shoot at the portal?
You want to shoot the portal itself?
Well, yeah,
Not bad.
it's a thought.
Yeah, I mean, you're free to do so.
I must go.
All right. Are you shooting directly at the center of the portal, or are you trying to shoot like the sides?
Like the side, like where it's glowing? Like
So
the
the center?
runes? Yeah.
Okay. So you shoot at the portal, and when your arrow gets near the portal, it seems to just stop and drop. Like it doesn't pass through. It gets denied. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but I feel like it just answered some questions, that's all.
Okay. Plink, you're up. You get 2d6 healing, and it will be the last time for said healing.
Snake eyes. That is like my 4th nat 1 in a row.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to persuade again. Surely I can't roll 5 ones in a row.
David did it once, so it's definitely
You're
possible.
not supposed to agree.
You're not supposed to. Gotta give me hope,
All
not
right,
despair.
I'm going to persuade again.
All right.
Well, hang on. How is she looking after all the damage that we've done?
She's not bloody.
No, but does she look scratched?
She looks like a little banged up, but she's still like chuckling and laughing at you and playing with you guys like your toys.
Yeah, I'll go with persuasion. Oh my gosh, 7.
All right. So you present your argument again, and she's just like, "Oh, keep trying, keep trying. You might eventually get it, little one. I do like you. You keep trying. Uh, man, haven't seen this type of action in years. Ah."
I have a friend. I have a friend who has to make it back to the overworld.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yes, it is.
Okay. Taylor is going to, or I'm sorry, Aloria is going to use her Figure of the Wondrous Power, Onyx Dog. The Onyx Dog statue can become a mastiff for up to 6 hours. The mastiff has intelligence of 8 and can speak common. It also has dark vision out of range with 6 feet and can see invisible creatures. Actually, is this yeah, this is on concentration, right? So she can have this on top of the other one. Then range, once it has been used, it can't be used until 7 days have passed. Sorry, I'm reading some of it. It's a fucking long ass text and don't want to read it all. Actually, I'm sorry. She's not going to do that. I thought this was a combat thing. Oh, no, she just has a talking dog. Is what that is. I thought it could fight, but it just it's an intelligent dog. Does Taylor also have a bag of holding? She has a bag of holding. Oh. All right, so a bonus action. She's going to throw her potion of healing at Ralmus for 2d4 plus 2. So 8 health, Ralmus.
Okay, cool.
And then she's going to scimitar the big bitch. Oh, she misses. All right. It is the big bitch's turn again. And she just puts her hands behind her head again. It's like, oh, you all think you're going to get out of here. I will give you two chances to get past me or convince me before I murder all of you. If you can convince me, then I will let you pass. I have never let anyone out of this portal, so it will be a first. Take that in mind. Otherwise, you are all dead. And with that, it will be Ralmus's turn. You got first. Everybody gets 2 opportunities to convince her to let y'all through.
All right. Well, we just taste awful. We've been seasoned by goodness too much. You'd hate it. I rolled a 15.
Goodness, God, you just told me that you guys sow chaos, and you're here for obviously a reason.
Yeah, but that's good to you, right?
That could be true. That could be true. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't see your check. So annoying that I don't see when they come up. So I'm always like, what? It's like, oh. What can you do for me then?
Well, maybe we can figure out a way to get you out of that curse that's keeping you here.
Let me say this. 2 of you pledge your loyalty to me and feed my power. Make me stronger with your worship, just like they do with the gods, or the gods have their subjects do, and I will let your party live. So 2 out of the 4 of you need to give me your undivided loyalty. This is a pact, and if you break it, you will be back here, and I will torment you. I will let you all discuss who the 2 would be. Take counsel and come back to me. Or we can continue with what we're doing. And I will say, you all are no match for me.
Can I? Are we still going in turn order, or are we all just speaking freely now?
You're speaking freely, so yeah, it's like unless you're trying to make your own like thing, you get 2 turns. He rolled high enough to convince her, but that is her terms. So now it's on y'all to talk and between each other, or try to use one of your other turns to convince her otherwise. But that was her terms currently.
Okay.
She's essentially telling you
Okay. So
to forego your god that you chose at the beginning of the campaign to worship
and I don't
her
remember
instead.
who I chose. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I think Plink would be all right with that.
She is a demon. She is she's not a good guy, but most of y'all aren't.
What
Anyway. So
what have the gods done for us? I can't even remember which god I chose. Let me see.
I think we've killed too much to actually be acknowledged by our gods at this
yeah,
point.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, y'all have been so chaotic that I think y'all have stayed within the bounds of your gods, but y'all are pushing the boundaries. I know Taylor, out of all of you, has done the best to stay within the tenets. I believe Yell has is for the most part because he got transported. He's the god of travel and stuff, so that's somewhat cool. But he's also done some chaotic ass shit. So
Yep.
I went with Nerissa. Let me see what she stands for. Let's see. Goddess of dreams and fate. Dreams, fate, prophecy. A crescent moon entwined. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Tenets. Guides the dreams and destinies of mortals. Her followers believe in the power of dreams as a window into the soul, a glimpse of what is yet to come. They are encouraged to interpret signs and omens.
yeah, it seems
So
like an odd one for a robot, but
well, they all, none of them really, went
yeah,
beyond
no,
just robot.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, so Plink is totally willing to do that, but I'm not going to say that to her just yet, just in case we've got some more
She
bargaining to do.
yeah, she told you guys to take counsel amongst yourselves. And she points out all the demons that are like running to you, and she just like, "Halt!" And they all stop. And they're
Okay.
like they literally freeze. Like,
So how are you guys feeling about my first point? Let us be her plague upon the gods, and basically just do the classic cranberries approach, where it's like, yeah, we'll totally help you, and then we leave, We don't ever talk to her again. You know, there is that. There is that. She is stuck here. How is she going to come out of there and get us back in here? You know, unless she has the power to teleport us here from there,
She does
in which case,
control
well,
a teleport.
okay. My second point, our torment only serves their will. That's not, that's, I'm going to throw that one out. That's not a good point.
Well, Raumus has already convinced her with his role. He essentially
Yeah, but
built
we're
off of
targeting
what
her.
you were trying to say.
Yeah.
And you were just unfortunately not solidifying it too well. He got the point across. Right now, her terms are either convince her of something else, or two of you serve her to be released, which is what you guys were getting at, if I'm not mistaken. You were saying we'll do your
Yeah. So
bidding
I was
if you
trying
let
to
us
think
out.
along. Yeah. I was trying to think somewhere along the lines of countering with like a, why do you need two of us when I can be your most able servant, and then just have Plink be the one?
Hmm.
That's kind of where I was going.
Got you.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Plink's gonna roll forward, and Plink is not looking good. His tracks are all wobbly. I'm gonna just roll up. I'm just going to say, I've never cared anything for the gods in the first place. You don't need two, you just need one extremely able servant, and I am willing to serve. I was built for it. Let me be your ward.
Hmm. What can you do by yourself that two could not do together?
I can do anything that any member of this party can do, and might I add, I am not alone.
Oh, so you're willing to also have your camel under my servitude.
Absolutely.
What is this camel's name?
The camel's name is Cranberry.
Cranberry. She looks deep into Cranberry's soul. I do feel like I'm getting gypped here. But if you swear your allegiance to me, which I need prayers, I need souls, I need power, then it is done. Though I believe two of
I
you
promise.
would be better than one, and I could offer some blessings that will help you in the mortal realm.
My party is my most trusted allies. I cannot promise their allegiance to you in the form of prayers and worship, but I can promise that they will aid me in whatever quest you set me upon.
Fair enough. It is done. And you see a scroll appear in front of you and roll out like really fucking long. That bitch is like as high as her, and it goes all the way down to the ground and past you for a few more feet. She's like, sign on the dotted line.
All right. Might I trouble you for a pin, milady?
You see a pin that looks like it's filled with blood appear in front of you.
All right. Plink's gonna sign on the dotted line, without reading any of it.
And as you're doing that,
Okay, hang on. I feel like I am literally signing my life away. Can I roll some kind of like perception to just like skim over this document and see anything that she has not told me?
yeah, feel free to roll a perception check.
All right, perception. Here we go. Come on, if there's any time to not roll a one.
And that's a 1.
All right.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
1-4.
You read over it, and you notice that there's some questionable things in this document.
Okay.
You are bound to her until the end of your days.
Okay.
If you break the contract, you will be ported back here and tormented, or essentially her plaything.
Okay.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Plink would be into it if he had sex organs.
If he was not a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your choice to still sign on the dotted line or not.
All right. It's the only way to get us out of here.
It's a questionable contract for sure.
Yep. Yep. I am going to sign it.
All right. And you do notice in the subtext that your camel is in there as well. Cranberry will now be a servant
Oh no.
of her.
Okay. All right. Signing it.
All right. You sign on the dotted line. You get a level up. Nobody else does. And this level up requires you to go into Warlock for 1 level.
Oh, that's badass. All right. Let me figure out how to do that.
And I'll have to homebrew it, but your pack is going to be her. Which, is that a 2nd level Warlock thing? Yeah, or is it a 1st level Warlock?
I don't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Homebrew rules. Your pack is her level 1. I'm gonna create it later.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add another class, Warlock.
Actually, everybody gets a
add
level up.
Magic.
Everybody gets a level up at the end of this.
Nice.
Okay, so I just spec into Warlock. I just did it.
Yeah, you're forced to choose Warlock as your as your secondary class because of the pack you made with her.
Okay. That's what I would have picked if I re-rolled anyway.
Is it? That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, now you are a ranger with
Ranger Warlock.
Ranger Warlock.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy, dude. In
I
my
don't think
first
I've ever seen a
MMO
Ranger
that I
Warlock.
played- In the first ever MMO that I played, that was my build, Ranger Warlock.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, you cast a whole bunch of debuffs, and then you can like stun them and hold them in place as a Warlock, and then you just switch over to a crossbow or some kind of badass ranged weapon and just let them have it.
Is this that Silk Road thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
So great.
I'd never heard of it until you said something. I've never heard,
Yeah, it's really obscure.
I have no idea what that game is outside of you talking about it. So it's interesting.
Yep.
I just think of the drug trade that happened. That was called Silk Road on
Yeah.
the Darknet there a few years back. All right. She agrees to let you guys through. You see her step away from the portal. Or actually, she teleports away from the portal to the side, and she starts humming, and the light in her goes dim, and the portal solidifies, and you guys are free to pass through. She does look at Plink and
Okay.
says, "Remember our deal. I need bodies."
So the light in her dimmed and the portal got brighter. I'm not a fool, I think we've been spared, but maybe now would be the time to kick her ass. But yeah, we'll just table that for another day and walk on through.
Yeah, we got to get you out of this.
Yeah. 'Cause
All
we're
right.
just not in good shape.
So everybody's trying to go through the portal?
Yes.
Can I do one thing before we go through the portal?
Sure. What would you like to do?
I still have that head in my backpack, and I just want to drop it off by the portal.
Is it an offering?
Yeah.
Okay. You offer up this offering. She's like, You guys were already destined for this. And she takes the head, and you can see, like, she pulses a little bit and then goes dim again.
Okay, that was hurting my back. I'm ready to go now.
A big bugbear. It's saying this little head's hurting her back. It's funny. All right, so you guys all walk through the portal, and give me 1 second.
So I'm just level 1 warlock, right?
Yes, level 1.
Okay.
You all appear outside of the Druid's Grove. So that portal was runes. It did look very similar. It had this like arch thing as the portal, but just ignore all the vegetation and shit.
Okay.
You guys are all outside. Oh, did not mean to. You guys all end up outside in the market, right outside the grove, which does seem suspicious that you were teleported right outside the Druid's Grove. All right, we're going to go ahead and end there. It's 11 o'clock. It's one of the latest sessions we've had in a minute. Hopefully that was fun for you guys.
Yeah,
It
it was a good time.
was. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. This seems like a total upgrade for me.
All right, everybody on the stream, we're out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to y'all later.